An important question that organizations need to answer today is where your data is going, and more importantly, is their data going to non-approved locations. This is commonly referred to as data leakage, which basically means that there are applications within your environment that are communicating outside of your corporate network that are not approved to do so. Tanium can show you these and allow you to quickly take action, but to do so, we're going to need to create a whitelist. To create the whitelist, we're going to select the navigation menu, and we're going to select Packages. And within Packages, we're going to search in the filter, and I typed non-A for the non-approved established connections exclude list. This package will distribute the information to the endpoints as to what should be allowed in your environment. So you can see here the first one listed is a Windows version, and the second one would be to deploy to Mac or Linux clients. We're going to do the Windows one now. So I'm going to select Edit. And you can see there's two files that I'm interested here in editing. One's the excluded subnets.dat and the other's the excluded processes.dat. I'm going to select the file and then I'm going to select the download button. This will download the file locally. I'll do that with both of the files and then I'm going to open them up in my text editor. You can see here I have both files open for editing. In the excluded processes, I'm going to put the processes that I know will be allowed to communicate outside my corporate environment. This would be your browsers, so here I have Chrome, Firefox, and Microsoft Edge listed. You would also probably have applications that would communicate out to cloud services, so you'd want to include those here as well. Probably work with your applications team to get that list. And if you have browsers that are not approved to run in your environment, don't list them here, and then you'll be able to quickly identify if they are running in your environment and take action. The second file basically gives us an idea of what your network looks like and what IPs would be in use for traffic that we would expect to see. You can configure this in two different ways, as you can see by the top two lines in this file, either by using the subnet mask or the /24/16, etc. I have three examples set here. The first one would not be very common, but this would allow all of the 10.x IP addresses as far as what you would expect to see in your environment. Now typically organizations are dialed in a little bit more than that, so if you see the next two, the 20.10, so everything 20.10.x would be considered approved network traffic, and then you can go all the way down to 192.168.50, and anything within that subnet would be approved traffic. So once I've edited these, I'm going to save them, and then I'm going to go back into my package. First thing I'm going to need to do is remove the files from the package so that I can upload my new saved files. To do that, I will select the file again, and this time I'm going to select the delete option rather than the download. So I'll select both files, select delete to remove them. Then I'm going to add a local file, and these are the files that I've just edited. So I'll add those both back in, and once they're both added back in, I'll select Save, and now my package is saved and ready for distribution. Now in this case, I mentioned we're using the Windows distribution, so I am going to distribute this by finding all my Windows machines in my environment. Once I've done that, using the get is Windows from all machines, I'm going to deploy the action. And again, I'm going to search with my non-A to find my non-approved established connections exclude list. I'm going to select that. And then I'm going to reissue this every day, because as new systems come online, I'm going to want them to have this information as well. I'm going to select my action group. I'm going to show preview and deploy, and then I'm going to deploy my action. Now at this point, that information is heading out to the endpoints, and once that is complete, I can go into Interact, and I can go to my Interact dashboards, and under Security, there's a data leakage dashboard. And by running this dashboard, it will then show me what processes are communicating outside my network that are not part of the whitelist that I just created. And that will allow me to quickly see what's happening and also take action on it.